What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey, and as usual, I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm going to just do this one more time. I'm really liking how I'm saying usual nowadays. Ooh, talk to me, champ. Hey. But back on track now. That's my last one, I promise y'all. Anyways, so I wanted to talk about Damian Lillard. I wore a little red today. I got some black on with some gray. It's not white, but he got gray on it. They got gray for the Blazers. So I tried to get, a little uniform like. Should Damian Lillard leave the Portland Trailblazers? Like, should he try to leave or kind of just retool/rebuild in a way? I'm thinking it's a little bit more retool though, because they have some talent. That's a lot. Because, right now he's 31. His contract, when it ends, he'll be 34. So, should be on the decline as a player right now in terms of production. That's natural. That's just what we've seen throughout history. All right, I don't care who you are. Father Time is undefeated. So, with that, should Dame try to leave now, pair up with another star, and get a chip? Or try to get a chip at least? Or should they try to build through Portland the way, the Warriors have done with Steph? You see how Steph is looked at. People rave about Steph. We could have Damian Lillard be raved about in a similar manner. So let's talk about it, shall we? For right now, I say sit tight. Dame, pop a squat. Here's why. For starters, the Blazers have the number 6 pick in this year's draft. The lottery has not taken place though, so they're just projected to be number 6. That means that they could slide, wait for it, at the first spot. So if you get the number 1 draft pick, I'm thinking Paolo, right? I'm biased, of course. I'm a Duke fan, right? Something's like. Or we could go Jabari. Jabari Smith out of Auburn, nice little versatile forward out there, power forward, could possibly play a little center. Gives me a little bit of vibes of Jaren Jackson Jr. We could have him out there as well. Well, if you got one of those two players, that could change the trajectory of the Blazers, because you also have for this squad, right? And let's say they get the top 3 pick, okay? We'll give them that. You got Damian Lillard at your 1, Josh Hart at your 2, who's a scrappy defender, by the way, and a solid enough offensive player. Like, the boy can hoop, he can get a bucket, and that's another player that the Lakers let go. Anyways, you got Nasir Little out of UNC. You got Justice Winslow, and you got Yusuf Nurkic. Now, you could actually put Anthony Simons in here and then play small ball and move Justice Winslow to the bench. I just put Simons in here to give them a little bit of a boost off the bench, but that could just be your quote unquote death lineup, your finishing lineup in the game with Simons, and you just replace Nurkic. With Winslow, and you just slide a little down to the power forward spot. But anyways, for the reserves, you got Eric Bledsoe or Brandon Williams if they decide to buy out Eric Bledsoe. Anthony Simons, like I told you about, nice little quality guard. I like him a lot. And then you also got Keon Johnson, Greg Brown, and Drew Eubanks. Now, this team, when you're looking at them, you hear the names. You might not recognize them a lot, but what you don't know because of that is there's some talent here on this team. Everybody up here, especially when Dame and CJ went down, had to show what they could do. And a lot of players up here were scoring double digits. Some of them were efficient. But now, if you're on an actual team, like with Dame and company, well, I'm expecting you to give me similar production, but able to be a little bit more efficient, because guess what? The focus is a little bit more on Dame. Also, for the Blazers, I think you guys could actually sneak away Miles Turner from the Pacers. And he would be a better fit for the Pacers than Nurkic. Nurkic is not the big man I want personally. If you have him as a power forward, maybe cool. Big man, like your center, it's a little tough. Kind of gives me the soft vibes. He was a little injury prone. I know what you're saying. Oh, well, why don't I say the same thing about Anthony Davis? Because he's on my Lakers. AD's a much better talent than Nurkic. Like, Miles Turner is a big guy, was a big man who can space the floor out, as well as get you 2 blocks. That's what the Portland Trailblazers need. Hell, that's what a lot of teams need, to be honest with you. So if you and Pacers are trying to trade him, he also just got injured. He just hurt his foot. So you might be able to sneak him away and still keep Nurkic. But I'd probably say try to get rid of Nurkic personally. But that's just me. But that's why I say Dame, maybe just sit tight. Because again, you don't know how the lottery is going to shake out. You could get a steal in the draft. You may want to sit tight at least just to see how that shakes, who they draft, and then for a little bit during the season. And then if it starts to tank, if it starts to just go down again, then maybe request a trade. Cause hey, in the 2023 season, you'll be 32, and again, your production's only gonna go down. So eventually you may want to start considering leaving. But I say sit tight just for a little bit, because the Portland Trailblazers could be back in playoff contention, and especially if you get a nice little draft pick, top 3 especially, and they shake out like a Paolo or Jabari, you might be on something, Portland. But hey, let me know what you all think in the comment section below. Should Dame leave or should he stay? Does it matter what draft pick they get? Like, am I just wild for saying he should just stay for a little bit? Should he just request a trade now? Please let me know. I'm here for the smoke. And please like, subscribe, comment, tell anybody who's anybody about the show. My name is Trey. I'm the host of Get a Bucket. Take care.
You guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I gotta go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets right here, kid.